Welcome everybody. Any warm-up should not extend more than 5 minutes, starting from the head and finishes by the feet. Just a reminder, remove your jewelries, wristband. Prefer to remove the watch and to prevent any injury. So moving slightly the head, right to left, up to down, some cycle. Just do some like 5 to 7 motions for each muscle. And at the end, you do some little stretching, 5 to 6 seconds. You continue to the shoulder, some movement front and back, like you are crawling, you know, and like you are swimming, sorry. The elbow, same thing, some motions, 5 to 7 times the motions in all direction. The wrist, the same thing. And at the end, 5 to 6 seconds, stretching of the muscle we just warm up. Now we move the hips, so you keep your leg and shoulder width apart, and you are moving, thinking always about your back. Keep it straight all the time. Just look in the direction where you send the arm, but do some slight motion, okay? The goal is to warm up gradually, not to stress your muscle. So you move up, then you go back down, and you do that 3-4 times so that your the back will be well warm up. Then the knee, you do some simple squat, looking up always in order to maintain your back straight. Don't go beyond 90 degrees, and at the end when you raise up, just little bit stretching your calf like that. Well, you are moving. The goal is to move, so the joint should be well warm up. So let's finish by the ankle, 5 to 7 times all direction, and you change the leg, give the favor to the other one. Then you raise your knee up and try to keep the balance by closing your eyes, which is very difficult, but you will warm up very fast your ankle. Well, finish. So now you swap to the specific warm-up, the one which is dedicated to increase the pulse and the blood pressure. So you can do some burpees, very slight, and after you're moving left, right, try to change direction in order to challenge your ankle, in order to warm up the leg properly. Keep your straight back all the time. And you can do that 3 to 5 minutes to increase your pulse, okay? Then you are ready to start your program. Well, today I wanted to show you how to do a body strengthening. So some exercises which will be focused on the overall part of your body, starting with the press up exercise in alternance with the abs. I will show you 4 kind of press up that you're gonna do. Number 1 is the normal one, shoulder width apart. The elbow will go on the sides, not along the body. Very important. Maintain your back straight, look a little bit front, forward, and maintain your back very straight. The elbow go on the sides, remember. Then you will do this press up 5 to 12 times, 12 reps. If you can't do it with your full body weight, just put your knee down or one knee down, depends on your level. Then you swap to the abs. The first kind of abs, you will put your back flat on the floor, your head on the floor, your hands on the floor, and you do some motions with your leg up, down. 5 to 12 times the same thing. like the abs. If you have done the abs 10 times, you will do the abs 10 times. Don't forget to maintain all the back on the floor. Now we swap to the second version of the press up. These times the elbow will go along the body, We are keeping a position a little bit narrow compared to the one before. The shoulder, same width like the shoulder, and you maintain your elbow along the body. And if you can't do it, just reduce the weight, the body weight, by putting your knee down. And we swap to the second abs. So it's the same motions, but instead of going up and down, you go left and right like this. Try to keep your leg straight. Then we shift to the third version of the press up. This one is a decline variation. So find a chair, bench, whatever, just to keep your leg higher than your head. Don't forget, this is my height, so that it gives you a reference. Don't forget to keep your back straight. And if you can't do it like that, just take a ball like that, just to reduce the body weight. But always the elbow should go on the side, Well, once done, you shift to the third version of the abs. This one is go back and front with the leg. Maintain your back on the floor, your arms and hands on the floor, your head on the floor. If you can't do it with the feet very close to the floor, just bring them up a little bit, it will be easier. Depends on your level. Let's go to the fourth version of the press up. This one is very narrow. We will focus more on the triceps, so in the central part of the pec, okay? So the elbow should go along the body, not on the side. We don't want to stress the joint, so elbow along the body. You can reduce the body weight by putting your knee down, same process. If this one is very difficult, so don't hesitate to start with the ball first. Find the right balance is not easy. Then you shift to the last part of the abs. Yes, a quick reminder to prevent any injury on the elbow. Keep them along the body. Last part of the last variation of the abs, traditional one, normal one, or you can put your knee up, your knees up on the bench. Up to you, you choose. You can do the crunch, or you can do the traditional one like this. If you are two guys, you work by pair, you just clamp your leg with your friend. So you have done the 4 variation of the press up and the abs. You will have to do that 3 times. We call that set. So you will do 3 sets of 4 variation of press up and abs. So you have to choose the number of reps, number of press up you're gonna do. You have to sustain that all 3 sets. This exercise is focused on the muscle group, the triceps and the pecs. Welcome to the second exercise. This one is a pull-up in alternance with the squat. For the pull-up, it's very important to do the full motion. If you can't do it alone, find your friend. He will help you to raise you up by pushing your leg. Okay, you will cross your leg behind you, down, and then after he will help you to raise it up. Otherwise, you can use this kind of slack lane, this kind of belt, help you to raise up. So let me show you how to do the proper pull-up. Shoulder width apart, of course, full motion. And you go down, and you control when you go down. You control when you go down. It's very important. Once you have done the pull-up, 5 to 12 reps, you swap to the squat. Use weight. Okay, the legs are very strong, or you can use your own body weight if you can't do it at the beginning, but you will see very soon you will get, you will add weight. Keep them along your body and do the normal squat with the shoulder width. Okay. Then you look up a little bit up in order to maintain your back straight. And then you blow. You just inhale, exhale when you go down. Inhale, exhale. At the end of the motion, when you are up, just raise up a little bit on your feet, so that you will work also the muscle of the calf. It is good like that. And after that, you use the same weight, and you are swapping on the next squat version, which is the leg are a little bit wider. The feet are on the direction of 45 degrees in both sides. Then you go down and up. Try to maintain the lower position, just like half a second, so that you will see that it will warm more in the leg, the muscle of the leg inside the internal part. Then you go down and go up slightly. Don't forget to breathe, it's really important. Then after, you can drop your weight. And we swap to the third version of the exercise on the leg. This one is to find the right balance and just raise one leg and maintain the last 3 reps. Maintain the leg up a little bit, like half a second. It's very difficult, but it will help you to find the right balance, and you will work more on the quadriceps. So you do 5 to 12 times the same thing for each leg. Important to breathe in and out. So to recap, you do the pull-up, then you swap to the squat, normal, then after the squat with the weight in the middle for this version of squat, the second version, then after you work on the balance, each leg 5 to 12 times. That's it for the second exercise. Welcome to the third exercise, which is focused on the lower back. You should be careful to do not raise your upper body too high to prevent any injury on the lower back. The key is to keep your body always straight. Okay? So when you will go down, you will have to control. When we go down, we control. When we go up, we maintain a little bit the level, the position, then we go down. If you don't have bench, if you don't have adapted equipment to lay down, you can do it also on the floor. I will show you the variation just after the demonstration. So you clench the leg under the bench if you don't have this adapted equipment for the lower back exercise, and you do like this. You maintain the position when you are up a little bit, half a second. Then you control the go down. Always breathe out, exhale when you go down, inhale when you go up. And at the end of your reps, remember 12 reps, you maintain the position, the arms on the side and the arms front, 2 seconds each. When you go up, you finish your exercise, mind your back. Always keep your back straight. I grab the dumbbells And now I will do the normal exercise for the biceps and forearms. So you will have to keep your elbow along the body. Then you raise your dumbbell, you keep your leg to have a good balance. The leg, you keep them shoulder width, and you look up so that you are sure to maintain the straight back. To maintain your back very straight. No injury. 12 reps, 5 to 12 reps, depends on your level. Okay, don't hesitate to change the dumbbell if it's too heavy. The goal is to do at least 12 reps when you are coming to an advancer. Then you shift to the third exercise, which is focused on this part front of the calf, okay, the calf and also the feet in front, to extend, to raise a little bit the body like that. You do 12 reps, then you shift to the next one, give the favor to the other one, 12 reps, then you go back again. The exercise is 2 times for each leg. This calf is very strong muscle, is short, very strong. It's important to do more on that one. Okay, you use this muscle every day for walking and other, so he needs more attention if you want to exercise him. So 2 times for each leg. Then let's go back to this lower back exercise. If you don't have bench like this one, just lay down and try to work as resistance. The resistance work is very efficient. Raise your leg a little bit up, your body not up too much, so that you don't do a depression on your back, which is not good at all. So you try to maintain a little bit upper body. Then you try to maintain 20 seconds like that. The leg up, the upper body up, and at the end you do the arm like this and like this. 2 seconds on the side, 2 seconds front. Then you go up with the back straight. That's it. Here it is. Donc we are approaching now the last phase of your program. So this one will be more focused on the side of your body, okay, the abs, the sides, okay. So we do simple motions of like we are swimming. Front, we are swimming, backward like this. So no need to take too much weight, okay. I will give you my reference. So we are working with the shoulders, we are working also with the sides. You can reduce the weight by simply bending the arm. It will reduce the weight like this. But I repeat, no need to take a lot of weight. Too heavy is not proper. Take light one. Me, I'm taking 5 kg is already a lot. I'm an advance. And you're working on the side, is the hips, the upper body is moving right and left. Is this one who is working more, not the shoulder. I demonstrate like this. I'm coming. Left, right. Is like that, is the sides who are working. The abs mainly who are working. Okay, so front, then after back, 5 to 10 reps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, 10 times or 12 times by the back, 10 times by the front. Then you shift to the second exercise, which is focus on the neck. So just lay down on the bench, adjust your body to make sure that the head can go down like that. Okay, I want to always use the full motion. Bring your head up and down, control your motion all the time, and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And then after you have done the 12 reps, you do your head on the left and right like this. You control your motion. It should be a slow motion. You can add weight. Find my reference, I'm using 4 kg. You maintain the weight like this on the front, on the forehead, and you do the same exercise. Okay, we go to the third exercise, which is dips. So this one, important. If you don't have this kind of equipment, you can use a chair, a bench. I will show you later the kind of variation we can do. Okay, so we are working more the lower part of the pec, and the triceps, of course, is working. So you are taking position. Remember the full motion I want. So better to cross the leg. Otherwise, if you keep the leg straight, you won't be able to go down fully. You go down fully, then you raise. Do it slowly. No need to do fast. And to do some short motion, like this one, I will show you. Doing like this is not good. You are stressing your shoulder, your joint. Do full motion. Slowly, you control and your muscle will grow. You are doing a body strengthening. Let's shift to the alternative. This one is, you can use a chair, a bench, and the higher you put your leg on the chair, for instance, in front, you will increase the weight of your body on the triceps. That is it. Let's go to the cool down session. So there are lots of possibilities to cool down with stretching and other. I don't want to show you all the stretching possibility with the shoulder, the leg, and other. You have a lot of videos you can find on that. I prefer to stretch my body once a week, the full concentration on stretching session, instead of doing that at each end of the program. So my own concept is to just cool down and take a proper breathing to oxygen, to bring oxygen to the full, to all the muscles. So I will inhale from the nose, exhale by the mouth. When I inhale, I blow the stomach. When I exhale, the stomach will go back. And I'll do the full motion. Remember, the full motion is more efficient. It's the same thing for the breathing. I will breathe in when I go up, and I breathe out when I go down slowly. No need to have the legs straight. It's just to recover. So no need to stress one more time your body. The objectives is to do 4, 5, 6 times to recover and to bring oxygen everywhere on your body so that you are feeling good.